live at the Spanish Grand Prix. I think I got that right. We're here for the 6th race of the season for the ARC F1 European Series. I'm your host, Matthew Stotts, here with another race, and we have 11 people, so this is nice. We're the attendance is slowly rising here for the European Series, which is what we've been aiming for since the first after the first race, really. So it's good to see that. Okay, that was cringe. All right, but yeah, so we are indeed live here at the Spanish Grand Prix. I don't know what the circus called, I'm gonna be honest with you. So we're just gonna go through it the way we do. A lot of these guys are coming out on track here. Let's go ahead and get everything set up so we have everything ready. Looks like that might be it. Who's gonna be the first car on track? It looks to be the McLaren of Finn Baker. He's gonna be the first guy on track. We got a line right there. The second one right there is Adler Norris in the Red Bull right there, and then we also have our good buddy Jay and the Mercedes gonna be coming out right behind them. Trying to get a look here, trying to see if I get this name right. Oh, you're still in the pits. Wait, I got you wrong then. That was that was not a Mercedes. I'm sorry. That was actually the kick salary here of Patrice. I believe that's Patrice. Oh boy, let's take a look. Anyways, we'll look at that in a minute. Want to shout out real quick. We got a newcomer in here who's going to be Avesta's teammate. We got Callum Birch, the currently a reserve at the moment for the Ferrari. He is going to be teaming up with Avesta. They seem to be good buddies outside this league, so they're going to be working with each other in this league. So that's good to see. We got a bunch of boys on track. I'm telling you, this is heavy. We got our first guy on an actual lap being Adler Norris. You just kind of got a line going right there. Obviously, like I said, we got the kick Sauber right there. Finn Baker right there. Oh, well, he's already invalidated. Adler Norris has. Finn Baker hasn't, though, as he keeps it on the track, but he's got a slower car in front of him of the kick Sauber. Probably should have tried to make a little bit more space, as he's honestly not going to be able to probably put down his best lap. The Red Bull of Norris gets out of the way to let the other two who's on a lap by. It says we have a caution. That's the Ferrari. That is indeed Callum Birch. Oh, the newcomer of this league. Around, and oh my god, they made contact right there. Oh my gosh. That was Finn Baker. Finn Baker made contact with let me double check. That is indeed Patrice. Okay, I was right. That was Patrice. Yeah, those two made contact. Obviously, they're both trying to set a lap, but I'm sure this lap isn't going to really mean anything for either of them because they made contact. So, coming across the line, Finn Baker is going to set a 1:14.8. And we got Norris coming back around to set a lap. What does Patrice set with all that? 1:22.9. Obviously, that wasn't his actual lap. The next one around is, I believe, going to be Hayden Edwards, and he goes second fastest. Oh, he actually he backed off. It looked like a 1:22.6. Definitely had to have backed off there. Looking in the chat right now, we got a fan in the chat. Shout out to Alex. Oh my goodness, I can't speak today. I'm really going over the words here. We got someone else about to set a lap. I believe that was Jay. Nope, that's an out lap, but he's on a lap now. It said there was another caution. I didn't quite see it. Obviously, the last time we were out here, we had a hectic race that ended up with, I believe it was Hayden Edwards that still came away with the win. Yeah, it sure did. But it was a crazy race because you had, last race we had the Alpine and the kick Sauber of Jamie and Jay. The two J's, I like to call them. I just made that up on the spot. Trying to work together. As you see, Adler set the fastest lap with a 1:12.2, and I actually missed it, but Hugh Waring said a 1:12.9. and the Williams right there. So shout out to Hugh for putting it up into P2 at the moment. I missed it. I missed a lot. I'm sorry. Looks to be, I believe that is what's his name? Josh. I'm sorry, Josh. Josh set a 113.3 on his first run. Patrice improved to a 114.8. Finn Baker brought it back into the pits. Jay puts it up to P2 actually with the 112.9, just ahead of Hugh Waring, just by a little bit. Looks like he actually might have caught some slip probably off of Will. Couldn't tell if he was letting Will pass or if Will was just that close in front of him. But like I was saying about last week, you know, Hayden had a great race. We got someone spun again. Is that who I think that is? That is indeed Callum Birch. Callum Birch puts it in the wall again, and that's in the same spot. I wonder if he's spinning off of that first curb there. I mean, I know that curb can get you. Either that or it's the turn to the right, where your car can just step out just a little bit and kind of put you in a position where you can overcorrect it and just mess it up, really. Hayden Edwards going to come across the line with a 112.1. I think that was on his third lap, too. An amazing lap set by the McLaren driver. I believe he's leading points, Hayden Edwards is, as he, I believe, has 3 wins on the season. One being Australia. I think the other was China. Yeah, it was China, and obviously he won last week at Azerbaijan. So he's riding on a winning streak right now, and he looks to hopefully hold that up. What's up, Cameron? What's up? I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the chat now. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing today? Hope you're having a great Monday night for y'all. It's a Monday afternoon for me, but a Monday night for y'all. So hope it's a good one, man. Hope it's a good one. Obviously, we got the other McLaren now on track, being Finn Baker coming around. He's gonna try and improve his time, which is a 114.8. I think he has more in the tank, honestly. He's been a lot better, in my opinion, than what his time shows for. So I think he's gonna really improve here to possibly put them at a 1-2, possibly a 1-3, in my opinion. Speaking of on a lap, we got Jamie out here setting some times. He's coming through the last part of the track. Oh, Cameron says he's gonna get his redemption. Jamie sets a 112.3, so your top 3 are probably the top 3 when it comes to points. So good to see, and they're close, so that's awesome to look at, see how close they are. Jamie puts it 3rd, though. And then we got Josh on track here. I believe the name is Josh Mayo. That's correct, Josh Mayo. Want to make sure I get these names right. Josh Mayo and Jay Atkins. Both from the UK, so shout out to the UK for getting a couple more, you know. As he starts his lap, while he starts, we'll look at someone who's finishing. That's what she said. So we have, we got a caution here. That is the Mercedes, actually. That is the Mercedes of... That is Jay, I'm pretty sure. Wow. And 114.6 is what was set by Finn Baker. Sorry, I had a moment. Trying to I'm getting better at these names. It just takes me a minute. So he's just gonna ride around, really. Got another one slow. I think that was just Hugh Waring just backing it up, you know, make sure he's got some space to run his own lap. Meanwhile, you got your 2 Ferraris who are still down at the bottom with not actual lap time set. And our first one of those 2 is going to be Avesta Gobadi. Now, Avesta does have his have a win. Won at Singapore a couple weeks ago and had an interesting race last week. He got got disqualified in qualifying. And so he was automatically at the back. And then I'm not sure what happened in the race. He DNF'd quite early. I don't know if that was a manual DNF or if he actually, you know, if something happened. Oh, look at that. What a lap. 111.8 set by Adler Norris. And the Red Bull jumps to, looks to be at least 3/10 is the gap put between him and Hayden. So Hayden will have to go back out and make some work put something out there while the other McLaren comes in. Hugh Waring on track, but in front of Hugh Waring you have the Ferrari of Avesta Gobati. Now I've got a lot of confidence in my boy Avesta. Oh, as he goes really wide. Oh, my confidence just all of a sudden just kind of went down. Nah, but I know Avesta. I've raced with him, so I know personally how he is, how fast he is. Sorry, allergies kicking in. So I know how fast he is. I know he's going to be pretty good. He sets a 112.2 after running wide, so he's definitely got some more in the tank right there. Hugh Waring going to come across the line here and going to set a... Or was that an outlap? That might have been an outlap. My apologies, my apologies. I know we got the other Ferrari coming around here to put his lap together, but he's got the other Red Bull behind him. I say other, but that is just Adler Norris coming into the pits after setting his fastest lap of the race. And Callum Birch sets a 1:15.1. Currently at the bottom of the grid at the moment, but anything can change. So, you know, keep an eye out on that. The only one who hasn't set a lap yet, or I know he tried, but he hasn't, is Will Stevens. I believe that is the last name I'm saying correctly. Stevens. Has not set a lap yet. He's usually one of the last ones to put a lap together, so I'm not too surprised or concerned. So we'll just have to wait for him to put something together. As we've got currently, is that Hugh Waring putting that lap together? I saw a Ferrari. I think that's a Vesta. He's not running another lap. So we'll go to Hugh Waring here, see what he's got cooking. He's cooking really nothing. He's not got nothing cooking up in the kitchen because he's coming to the pits. So Hugh Waring is going to come in and set up for one more run, I assume. I think they only got one more run at it. And my sources have told me that Waring is washed. Hugh Waring is washed. I cannot confirm nor deny. But we got the kick. Oh, hello. Well, you sure kicked that car out of gear. Spun around right there. So whatever lap Patrice had is no longer gonna be up there. It's gonna have to bring it back in probably, unless they're trying to go for another one. I'm not too sure if that's the plan. It looks like it is the plan, and he is currently the only car on track. So we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch Patrice take us around here. I think this track is amazing. I love this track a lot. This is a track I just in every F1 game I've enjoyed playing it, racing at it. I think it brings a lot out of everybody. So it also keeps the field quite close, in my opinion. So that's also fun. And we're gonna see sector 1, 2 tenths off. That's okay. That's okay. There's a couple parts of this track you need to be worried about, though. I mean, we saw with the Ferrari of Callum Birch. I mean, not just once, but twice it spun it. Coming up here, I think he might have caught the turtle right there. I call it a turtle. I'm sorry. That's what us Americans call it from the NASCAR days. So I'm calling it a turtle. That yellow turtle, though. I mean, that could really catch you. And then right here as well, especially under braking, you could really lose it. You know, with no ABS, it can be a tricky part of the track, and this is also a turn that can catch you. I mean, I'm basically listing every turn, but we're gonna watch Patrice come around here and finish his lap up. The kick Sauber driver is gonna bring it around and set a 1:14.4, so gained almost 3.5 tenths. That's a good lap. That's a good lap. And as time winds down, everyone starts to make their way out on track, including the one who hasn't even set a time yet, Will Stevens. So we'll get to see that the other Williams driver right there set his lap, see where he is compared to everybody else. Will seems to be getting a little better. Sorry, I thought I saw a Red Bull out. That's not a Red Bull. That's actually Josh Mayo out on the track, coming around to start his potential last lap of qualifying. Obviously, he has enough time to do another one if he were to mess up. So Josh Mayo starts his lap as he sits currently 7th with a 1:12.9. And he's basically a second off. So needs to gain some time if he wants to make some noise, which people seem to do in this game, is really pick up some time throughout the session. So we're going to see where is he in this sector. Just above half a tenth. So there looks to be some time gained for Mr. Mayo. He isn't the only one on track. As you can tell, you have the McLaren of Finn Baker on track, and you have the Williams, like I said, of Will Stevens on track. I wonder if that's why he chose Williams, because it's got the word Will in it. Never thought about that till now. I'll probably have to talk to him. Kind of interesting, you know. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, you know, show some love. As he is almost 3/10 up, that is Josh Mayo, through the second sector. So into the final sector. Needs to finish it off strong here. No invalidations. You don't need to do all that. Gonna come across the line, Josh. Ooh, Mayo, man, you were quite squirrely there, buddy. He's gonna set a 1:12.5. Basically 4:10 gain right there. I said you needed to make some time. He made quite the time. And he's sitting P5 at the moment. So that's good. He's about 7/10 off. Almost 8/10. But hey, that's still good. So that's good. That is good. So big shout out to Mr. Mayo for bringing it in to the top 5. He was making some noise last week. Him and Jay, the newcomers of last week, really were making some noise. I think they started quite well in qualifying. So hoping they can continue to make some noise here as we got Finn Baker starting his final lap, or potential final lap. Oh, he really got a bit loose and squirrely right there. Coming out of 1 and 2, assuming that's 1 and 2, he's a 10.5 up. Even with that, he's still up, so he's got something to prove here. Now, obviously, he is quite down in the running order, so let's see what he can put together here. He's really squirrely, I tell you. He's really hustling that thing around. He's got someone in front of him right here. Believe that is the Ferrari. Is that Callum Birch? That is not Callum Birch. It's actually Avesta Gobadi. Gobadi, I'm assuming, going to get out of the way here on the back. Will do so. Gets out of the way. No harm, no foul. And Finn Baker isn't the only McLaren on a lap right now. We have Hayden Edwards there just at the middle of Sector 2 on his lap. And we got one stopped on the track. That's Callum Birch again. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. He has made a mistake in this qualifying session. Hopefully his race pace is a lot more consistent. Well, I mean, he's consistently spinning in qualifying, but more consistent to keep it on track is what I'm aiming for. No, I'm not trying to pick at the guy, but you know, it is unfortunate to see him struggle and have some spins here and there. Avesta's on a lap. We got Hayden Edwards coming to set a 1:11.777. 7s across the board, and it puts him atop of the board. P1 for Hayden Edwards in the final part of qualifying. It's all about Adler Norris. What can Adler Norris do? Can he put something together? Coming to Sector 3. He's barely off right now. He doesn't even need to gain a full 10th. He doesn't even need to gain half a 10th. He just needs to gain 3 100ths. Can he do it? We got one coming across the line right now. That's Hugh Waring. Hugh Waring sets a 1:12.9. Not fast enough to get any faster. Coming out of the final corner. Adler Norris coming across the line. 1:11.758, atop of the board for Adler Norris. But we got Avesta Gobadi coming through the last corner as well. What's he gonna say here off the final corner? 1:11.733. Avesta Gobadi jumps to the top of the board. 1, 2, 3, all separated by less than half a tenth, or just around half a tenth. Who knows? Callum Birch improves with a 1:12.3. Jumps up to P4. That's a good showing for the Ferrari. And our last guy on track is Will Stevens. What is Will going to put down for us? What's up, Altman? How you doing, brother? How you doing, Jackson? How you doing? Coming across the line, a 1:15 flat for Will. That's going to do it for qualifying. Wow, that was intense. That was crazy. Last part of qualifying was kind of nice. Avesta Gobadi, I mean, from 3rd to 1st on that last lap, or last qualifying lap, my bad. But the top 3 is right there. They're just all so close. One thing I want to point out, I don't know if Jamie improved his time. Still at a 1:12.5, I know, or 1:12.3. I know qualifying's over, so we're waiting for Hayden Edwards to, I guess, put his car in the pits, or am I lagging? I got a glitch? Oh, there we go. I was confused for a second. I didn't know how long we were waiting there. That was longer than anticipated. I ain't gonna lie. What a qualifying session. Vestigo Body first, second Adler Norris, third Hayden Edwards, fourth the newcomer Callum Birch, fifth Jamie Cavanini, sixth Josh Mayo, seventh Jay Atkins, eighth Hugh Waring, ninth Finn Baker, and then 10th is Patrice, and 11th sits Will Stevens. Best driver in the series, it's tough. I mean, I'm going to be honest, it's tough. I would probably give it to Hayden Edwards. But you also got Adler Norris right there. Those are the top two, no doubt. And then you got Vestigo Body that's shown up a couple times. Those are the top three. The top three you see right now are the top three that are indeed the fastest. So take it how you will. It's hard to really pick the best driver. It's kind of a mixture of three of them, honestly. Yeah, I understand that, Jackson. Why am I on the pause menu? I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was on the pause menu. Yeah, I gotta know the strategy for this Friday. Yep. Understandable. I don't need you to, but understandable. I love you, Jackson. Alright, as we're loading in, it looks to be for the race. Who's my picks? I'm gonna make some picks here. Let's make some picks. I think the top three right now are gonna be the ones on the podium, but I'm gonna shuffle it around a bit. I'm gonna go with a Vestigo Body winning. I think I picked him a lot. Listen, I've watched the guy race. I'm going with the Vesta. Second, I've got Adler Norris. Third, I got Hayden Edwards. But man, I mean, honestly, it could go any way. It could really go in any direction. So excited to see how this goes. Very excited. Though I'm waiting quite a long time. I want to give a big shout out to AJ Knickel and all the guys at DIVEBOMB. I like to make sure I get some shout outs going to them for allowing me to do this. But those shout outs are going to have to wait now because we're going green here. Lights out and away we go here at the Spanish Grand Prix. I think it's the Spanish Grand Prix. Hayden Edwards is going to lead 3 wide at the moment. Adler Norris, Callum Birch, Hayden Edwards 3 wide. Callum Birch in the Ferrari is going to come out with the lead. What a move from P4 to P1 for Callum Birch. What's the strategy? Need to check strategy. He's actually on the soft compound as we got a battle for 4th. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. That's a Vestigo Body. A Vestigo Body and Josh Mayo makes contact. Oh, no. Well, there goes that pick. Oh, that's unfortunate. Here's your tire. But yeah, here's your tire situation here. Callum Birch has chosen to go on the softs. Interesting play by the Ferrari driver. Then you got 2nd through 6 on mediums. We got a battle. Something happened here. I think Finn Baker actually might have spun. He's lost a lot of time and fallen behind Hugh Waring here. Back to the front, though, we have Callum Birch leading with Adler Norris 2nd, 3rd Hayden Edwards, and then there's a 2-second gap built to Jay Atkins. So Jay Atkins is well out of the picture at the moment, but Jamie is currently right there to get DRS off him with a 3-way battle for 6th going on with Hugh Waring, Patrice, and Finn Baker. Oh, they made some contact. Finn Baker did with Patrice. We got 1 wide right there. That's Will, actually. Through the gravel, I believe he goes. That's it, indeed. So that's going to bring out a Sector 1 yellow. But that is now cleared up as the battle for the lead continues. Callum Birch getting pressured now by Adler Norris. Oh, this is going to be a tight one going into the corner. Oh, Boy. Wow, how'd they not wreck? That's actually insane. Callum Birch is in the first still. Second sits Adler Norris, but I'm going to tell you right now, Adler's going to be pushing here. And not just him, but Hayden Edwards is right behind these two in case something happens. Adler Norris to the lead here. Second still sits Callum Birch. Third, Hayden Edwards. This has allowed possibly Jay to get back in this if they keep battling. The top five. Oh, we got one around. That's Hayden Edwards. Oh no, he went off track. I wonder if he spun there in that the third to last corner. And that battle for the lead continues. We got another one around. That's Patrice. Looks like he spun the same spot as Hayden. I'm not gonna lie. Sector 3 yellow. Looks like it's gonna clear up though, so the battle will continue. Callum Birch took the lead back while we went to go see what happened. Took it back from Adler Norris. Jay is sitting 2.5 seconds back. MP3 though. So that's very impressive with Jamie right on his tail. Hayden Edwards right there. So Hayden Edwards isn't far out of it. Oh, the McLaren got the curb glitch. Oh, Hayden Edwards got the curb glitch. No. Oh, it's frustrating, man. Gotta not like this game sometimes. Adler continues to sit behind Callum here to get the... Oh, that Ferrari, man. He's ready to spin it out. Callum, what a save. What good save, but lost the spot, and he's really abusing his tires now if he's spinning already by lap 3. What this is going to do now, this is going to help Adler Norris kind of pull away here, because we know Callum Birch isn't going to be able to hang here for long. He's got softs on. We've seen what the softs done. I mean, they've also been abused by him. As we got Jamie passing Jay for the third spot. That's the final podium spot right now. Got a battle for the lead, still up front. Oh, man, that was close. Wow. If they didn't make contact, they were sure close to it. Adler Norris and the Ferrari. You're running it tight right there. Why is it showing me this point of view? I don't want this point of view. Thank you. Sorry. Why is it showing me this? Okay, well, we're going to look at that and look around. I mean, we're getting a good look right here. It's uncomfortable for me, but this is how close it is between the top two. Going on to this little front stretch, or this front straight right here. Just call it a straight. Adler's going to hold off, it looks like. He wants to get around him on the main straight, which is smart. Adler knows what he's doing here. But this Ferrari is just really kind of holding it up here. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Jay has gained a couple tenths because of that. Back to the front real quick. Gap is 3.5 tenths. But that's quickly going to go away here as Adler Norris is going to get DRS on Callum Birch. Gonna go into turn 1. Gonna take the lead. Oh, maybe he won't. Let's see. Oh man, that Ferrari is so squirrely. I mean, that's wow. That brings Jay right back into this. This brings Jay, Jamie, and Hayden right back into this. All Jay has to do is get within 2 more tenths, and he gets DRS. So, not the smartest racing